Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this windy Friday, May 4th, and the headlines are going to be some showers, maybe a thunder shower, but mainly just showers. They'll end today, but any of these could bring down some very strong winds today. And if we look at the wind conditions, we expect common gusts between 45 to 55 miles per hour. Could see even some higher wind gusts. We're under a wind advisory, and it's not impossible we could be upgraded to a high wind warning, so we'll keep an eye on that over the next couple of hours. And we'll see temperatures in the upper 60s will begin to fall here in the afternoon as winds shift out of the northwest. And behind it, not a lot of cold air, but the big story will be possibly some widespread power outages across southern lower Michigan today, so something we're going to want to monitor. And if we look at yesterday, we had a high of 66 and a low of 54 with 7/10 of an inch of rainfall, giving us a storm total of 83 1/100ths of an inch, so a pretty wet system over the last 48 hours. As far as conditions around the area this morning, under the wind advisory, you can see temperatures mainly in the mid-60s across much of the area, a little cooler over in the thumb area. And as far as how much precipitation from this storm, again, we predicted about 1.2 to 1.6 as far as the 14-station average goes. Right now, we're sitting at an average of 75 hundredths of an inch, so we're about a half inch away from meeting the target. And we could pick up some more showers today, especially in some areas. Could be some locally heavy over in the eastern area, so we'll watch that. And you can see that on a graphical format. Right now, Jasper, the only one hitting the target, but several others are getting pretty close, and we should add to these totals again as we go through the night. And as far as the satellite view this morning, you can see the dry slot, and as that dry slot moves into the state, that's when the real high winds are going to develop, and you can see it's already beginning to move into the area. So the wind advisory begins at 10 a.m. And again, that's when we expect the strongest winds to occur. And then any development which we may have in this dry slot of some showers, if they're convective in nature, they could bring down some very powerful winds, maybe over 60 miles per hour. And that's something we'll keep an eye on as well. As far as the radar, you can almost see some showers trying to develop earlier around the Grand Rapids area. But again, this whole area we have to watch for development, and then we'll see this area swing through with some showers later on, I think, as that cold front moves through the area. But very windy conditions out ahead of that. You can see on the weather map that low pressure system, a strong low at that, coming into northwest lower Michigan. It'll swing the cold front through, but not cold air behind it. In fact, it'll be warmer tomorrow than it will be today, as all the cold air gets shunted out well off into Canada. As far as how much precipitation here over the next 7 days, and much of this will occur over the next 24 hours, you can see the heaviest amounts across northern and lower Michigan back into Wisconsin. And again, still a significant amount of rainfall possible. About half of this may come over the next 24 hours. And again, the rest may come next Wednesday with the next system, but that doesn't look real powerful. It looks like about a quarter inch to a half inch type system, and that would again be for Wednesday. It may not even be that much. We'll have to watch the later forecasts on that. But again, the forecast today with highs in the upper 60s falling in the afternoon, wind gusts to 55 miles per hour, creating the potential for power outages. And then a nice day tomorrow as we pop into the 70s out ahead of a weak cold front. And then that'll drop temperatures into the 60s here for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Maybe some overnight showers Saturday night into early Sunday. But overall, it looks like a pretty decent weekend on tap. And then we may get into the 70s again by the time we get into next Wednesday. As far as Weather Watch, you can see all the wind advisories across the lower Great Lakes. Again, these could be upgraded to high wind warnings, so we'll keep an eye on that over the next couple of hours. We got some flash flood, area flash flood watches across portions of Wisconsin back into Iowa, and high fire weather warnings out into the Dakotas into Minnesota. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great day, a great weekend, and 73s to all.